People, they love the dunya. So the Prophet asks his companions, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, radiyallahu anhum, which one of you would like to go to the place where the camels are being held, and you come back every day with 2 fat, voluptuous camels, without making any sin and without breaking the ties of relationship? They said, we all would love that, Ya Rasulullah. So it's like the question being put to you, which one of you would like to go to the local car dealer and you come back with a brand spanking new Mercedes-Benz or some really high and expensive luxury car without doing haram and without committing a sin? Every person here in his right mind is saying, I would love that. The Prophet told the people, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, for one of you to go to the masjid and to read 1 ayah, 2 ayahs, then this is better for you than having that voluptuous camel, just to read the Quran. So don't just come to the masjid right now. We didn't want and we didn't intend for ourselves to be late, but had you sat there and you just read Surah Al-Fatiha, and you read Qul Huwallahu Ahad, and you read Ayatul Kursi, whether it was from your head or from the Mus'haf, and you'll be sitting there getting a lot of rewards. But I want to share with you an ayat of the Quran, tremendous ayat, as all of the book of Allah is tremendous, but it's connected to the month of Ramadan, the Quran, and so forth and so on. The Nabi told us, sallallahu, Allah revealed the Quran, وَإِذْ أَخَذَ رَبُّكَ مِنْ بَنِي آدَمٍ مِنْ ظُهُورِهِمْ ذُرِّيَّتَهُمْ وَأَشْهَدُهُمْ عَلَى أَنفُسِهِمْ أَلَسْتُ بِرَبِّكُمْ قَالُوا بَلَى شَهِدْنَا أن تقولوا يوم القيامة إنا كنا عن هذا غافلين. So remember, each and every one, remember, contemplate, come to know, when Allah created Adam, and Allah took from Adam's loins all of his children, and he caused all of his children to bear witness, and Allah said to every single person, am I not your Lord? And every human being said, yes, you are our Lord. So that no one will come Yawm al-Qiyamah and say, I had no knowledge of this. I didn't know about this. This ayat of the Quran shows clearly and it indicates that there's not a single human being except that Allah took a covenant from him not to make shirk, not to say Isa is the son of Allah, not to worship anything, anyone except Allah. And no one will have an excuse Yawm al-Qiyamah that they were ignorant about this. And an authentic hadith that I think everyone knows, he mentions, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, كل مولود يولد على الفطرة فأبواه يهودان أو ينصران. Every single child is born with a natural disposition to say La ilaha illallah. Every child who's born, he's born without being taught to know that Allah Azza wa Jal is over in the heavens, and not to make shirk with Allah, every child. But his mother and his father, they make him into a Jew, they make him into a Christian, atheist, agnostic, anything like that. His environment will change him. The environment will change the people. So this ayat, many things are referred to in this ayat. Shows the importance of people knowing that the natural way, the fitrah of being created, is to have the tawheed of Allah and to worship Allah alone. There's another thing I want to point to you, bring your attention to, and that is, in an authentic hadith, the Prophet ﷺ said, when Allah took Adam's children out of his loins, Allah placed every single person at a place called Nu'man. And Nu'man is Arafat, the plain of Arafat. So there are many people who are here who never made Hajj, they never made Umrah, they never been there. But in reality, you have been there already. When Allah created Adam, he placed everybody at that plain of Arafah. And everybody said, La ilaha illallah. George Bush said it, Obama said it. Everybody said, La ilaha illallah. Everybody. And then Allah placed back inside of Adam his children. So the Muslim, when he hears something like that, he doesn't say how, why, when, how is that? He doesn't say that. It's in the book of Allah, we believe it, and we just keep it moving. But concerning this issue, when Allah Azza wa Jalla took Adam's children out of his loins, a few things happened. Just want to mention one or two and connect it to Ramadan, inshallah. One of the things that happened was everybody was there and Allah threw out a light. And that nur that Allah threw out, it hit some of Adam's children and the light shone on them. It was bright for them. And there were other people who, when the light was thrown out, it missed them and they stayed in darkness. Those people who the light hit, they're the people who, the qadr, the divine decree, the decision that Allah Ta'ala made that these people are going to be Muslims. And they're going to be the people of Jannah. And the people who the light missed, it's been determined they're going to the hellfire. There's nothing they can do about it because it's already written it's going to happen. So as we fast the month of Ramadan, nobody here knows what you're going to die upon. You don't know which side of the fence of that light that you were on. And that's why we have to take this as an opportunity in the month of Ramadan, in the prayer and the ibadah of Islam, the worship that we make, to always ask Allah to cause you to die on al-Islam. So when the Prophet used to make sajda sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, one of his du'as was Allahumma ya muqallib al-qulub thabbit qalbi ala dinik. That's a dua you shall learn in the month of Ramadan. Oh Allah, the one who causes the hearts to fluctuate, cause my heart to be established on the religion. A man could wake up in the morning as a Muslim. By the time Maghrib comes, we're waiting for Maghrib to break our fast. He can become a kafir. A man can go to bed at night time as a Muslim. By the time Fajr comes, he could wake up and he could be a kafir. I saw with my own eyes people who made Hajj, people who studied overseas, and they're kuffar today. They're apostated. They're apostated for a bint, some woman. They're apostated because they got high. They're apostated for this reason and that reason. This reason and that reason. Nobody sitting here is guaranteed you're going to die on al-Islam. Not a single person. So that means you can't walk around arrogant, looking down at people because you have a beard, or you wear a thobe, or your wife has niqab, jilbab, or you're praying, you're religious, inshallah. You can't look at people like that. The guy comes up to you and he says to you, Salam alaikum. Salam alaikum. And he didn't say it the right way. And you say, back up, man, you ain't no Muslim. You can't do that. There's a month of Ramadan, people come to the masjid who we don't see them. Sometimes they say they're Ramadan Muslims, Jummah Muslims. And we look and we say, he only came for the grub. Don't look at people like that. Because if it wasn't for the rahmah of Allah Azza wa Jalla, it may be that you and I will not die on al-Islam. We have to make dua for our children. I have a son who I love to death. His name is Ibn Khalifa Adh-Dhahabi. It's my boy. He was born in Medina. My boy has struggles trying to stay on the Sirat al-Mustaqim. My boy speaks Arabic, understands Arabic. Born in Medina. He got popped 2 times, shot twice in the stomach. I told him, you're a dead man walking. Get yourself together, man. And he's trying to do that now. It's my job, my responsibility as his father to make dua for that boy. You gotta make dua for your kids. The Prophet said about this time, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, ما من عام إلا والذي بعده شر منه حتى تلقوا ربكم. Every year that comes is worse than the year that preceded. This is the most toughest, difficult time to be a young person right now. This is the most difficult time right now for a person not to be married. This is the most difficult time right now. Since Adam was created, since that time, this is the most difficult day known to mankind. I look at this audience, and most of you I don't know, with the exception of my brother, Zaki Muwakkil. And I know for a fact that everybody here has fitna, drama. Everybody here. The dua in Islam. The last point that I want to make is connected to Ramadan. And that is, when Allah Ta'ala took out of Adam's loins and placed his kids all over the place at Arafah, Nu'man, Adam looked at his children, and he saw from his children there was a light that was brighter than all of the other lights. He had the brightest light, this child. Adam said, my Lord, who is the possessor of that light? Who is that? Many of you would think maybe it was the best of Adam's children. Who's the best of Adam's children? Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Allah Azza wa Jalla said, that's your son, Dawood. Dawood, tremendous Nabi in Islam, tremendous. That's your son, Dawood. Adam said, how long will he live? He said he'll live for 60 years. Adam, his father, said, our father, I want to give him 40 years of my life. Makes a total of what? That goes to show you have to know mathematics in Islam. You can't be a knucklehead in school. You can't be a bum. You got to learn about mathematics in our religion. He gave him 40 years. When it was time for Adam to die, the angel of death came to Adam to take his life. Adam knew when he was supposed to die. The angel of death came and he said, I have to take your life.